Welcome to the series that I like to call How I Make My Life Miserable. Okay, this week we are going through planning and my favorite way to plan big projects and to add priorities to all the things that you need to do. If you have any upcoming big construction project or you have to work with some kind of contractors and you don't know how to tell them what's important for you, this may be a good video for you. What we will do is method that is called ABC or Pareto-Lorenz method, and retrocloud used it as a good, better, best method. So we will tackle everything that I currently would like to do with a new studio. I will put links to all the methodology and channels in the description, so you won't have to look for them. And second piece of information, this won't be me sitting in front of the board. Don't worry, we will go and go through some additional stuff. So we have 3 groups of stuff. We have group that's called must, that's called want, and that's called wish. In group called must will be all the stuff that have to happen. No matter what, this have to happen. And there is no excuse, I must have those things. Want, those are bits and pieces that I would really want to have them there. They are pretty important, but if this won't happen, I still will be able to use that space. I still will be able to basically do something there. And wish, all the stuff that are my fairy tale studio that I wish I would have, but let's be honest, we can't have everything we wish for. Now let's talk how it works in the logistic world. In logistics, there is Pareto-Lorenz method, which tells that 20% of staff is responsible for 80% of the end solution of end product. So this is our 20%, or must. Without that, we won't have studio, we won't have any effects. This is the focus 20%. Next part that we have is 30% in B group. So this is extent of Pareto-Lorenz, so ABC method. And if we manage to do that, we'll have 50% of our studio, and this solution will be great. And in Wish, we mostly have 50% of our requirements. Those are our wishes. They won't change as much. They are not that important, but we have a lot of them. We'll go through all my requirements, and roughly 20% of that will be stuff that I really need to have. Disclaimer, I was going through my all requirements like 3 weeks every evening for 3 minutes, and I was thinking what I must want and wish to have. So I advise to write extent list of everything and just classify them. And now we will look what I classified and where. But first, let's give some space for main elephant in the room. Okay, our first graph. So roughly about 20% of my requirements. I decided that the most important things for me to use that space are isolation, electricity, heating, lots of storage, cat friendly, and bed. And for you during I go through that, go and look on the future sewing studio. Well, isolation, I don't want to be cold. The same is go to heating. If there will be cold place in the winter, I won't go there. I need somewhere pretty warm. Electricity, well, I use electrical sewing machines, so lots of storage. Currently, I don't have that much storage solution. I'm going through renovating, well, roughly renovating this space and creating some furniture. So if there is no storage, there will be piles of stuff. I won't go there. Cat friendly. Well, with 5 cats, I want them to have some space for them and to include them in this project, as I want to spend more time with them while I'm sewing and recording. And bed. I was going between must and won't with bed, but I needed to be honest with myself. If there won't be any bed in that space, I will spend shorter periods of time there, like in current sewing studio. I need this. I can't live without any place to lay down. I need some kind of bed there, so we have 6 positions in our must, and now let's go to our want part. At least for this part, I can sit down. I have fever today, so sorry. Okay, so our want. What we want to put in there, but it won't make this space like unusable if those requirements won't be done in this year. So I was thinking about bathroom, entressola, roof window, raised roof, OSB walls, Alice in Wonderland theme, audio system, fit furniture from current studio, hidden storage, shingler roof, clear ceiling triangle, easy vacuuming, outside light. And now how classification works. So I was thinking how to classify some of those if they are want or wish, because between those two categories it's harder for me to ask myself if I want it or I wish it. I done it with mostly 5Y method, but if you don't want to go like full logistic in this idea, try to imagine yourself not having bathroom in there, and will I still be able to sew something in that sewing studio and it will still be beneficial for me to having that. And I have everything else, of course. So yeah, and this I will have to rethink again when I make my wish list. Entressola. Will it be still so much appeal for me if there won't be any entressola and everything else will be done? Well, not really. For me, privately, it's really important piece and it's really something defining space. It have to stay there. You can move to other stuff that I'm doing in the sewing studio. Sure, sure. As I said, bathroom is something that I will have to rethink with the wish, and maybe we'll cross it and put it down. Entressola. So yeah, it's defining for me. I really like upper space and this kind of stuff. So Entressola is to stay, and this will be probably a place where I put bed from mast. Roof window, just to have some extra light. Raised roof, I was thinking about this from the beginning, and it really makes sense for that space to raise this roof, as I have to redo this roof. And talking about roof, I put shingler roof. I really like this style, this type, and it's cheap. But if there will be something cheaper and looking pretty nice, I may move to that solution. Same with OSB walls. They're cheap. I like the style of this, but if there will be something cheaper, which I pretty like, we'll just forget about OSB. Alice in Wonderland theme, current studio is going with this theme, and I really, really like this theme, as this is basically childish chaos. So I really love it. But if there won't be any idea, I can adjust the theme. Audio system, I like to watch stuff during sewing like most of us, so why don't have great audio system. Fit furniture from current studio. I don't want to waste any furniture that I have here. I really like them, so let's try to fit everything from here to there. Hidden storage, love it. My favorite kind of storage. Clear sink triangle. My current sink triangle is, let's say, poorly defined. So I want clear definition in next swing studio. It will be much easier. Easy vacuuming. So let's say here it's questionable. And outside light, we don't have much outside lighting, and I like it just because when it's winter, fall, it's pretty dark pretty quickly. I prefer to have some outside lighting. My arm hurts. Well, I basically still don't have feeling in my right arm, so it's funny. But let's get back to wish list, which is longest part, of course. Let's go through this, and I will talk more in a second. Reuse as much material as possible. Running water, net for lying down. Veranda. Well, you know which net, like all those Pinterest images. Veranda. Separate space for mini kitchen. 5 separate 2-cat beds. Fit additional 3 desks. Upcoming videos. Include new system of relocation. Tatami floor with cats. Futons for 2 people. Hidden knitting area. Unusual storage solution. Space for sash. Yeah, I train Ariel a little bit. Space for mending drop. Outdoor space on roof. Cat friendly outdoor space. And most probably, looking between this and this, I think that our bathroom lands here. I need to get up. So yeah. Let's go through all the stuff. Reuse as much material as possible. Well, it's cheaper. And additionally, I don't want to produce as much dumpsters as I am currently producing. So I would love to use as much as possible, not waste, and just not spend that much money on everything. Running water. There will be technical difficulties with that, so this would be big operation. That's why it's on wish. I'm realistic here. I won't be able to put running water easily. Net for lying down. This is my dream for years since I first saw those like exotical houses with extended nets. I would love to have that. But let's be honest, I'm not in the exotical land, and probably in the hour there will be heavy raining, so I need to have them indoors. Veranda. Love it. This is outdoor space with roof. Great idea. But this will be technically hard, and this will have to be folded. So there will be a lot of planning around that. Let's put it to the wishes. Separate space for mini kitchen. Love to have separate bathroom from kitchen, but let's be honest, this is not that big studio, so let's not build big house out of it and put it to the wish list if it will be possible. 5 separate 2-cat beds. My cats sleep in mostly in pairs, and they switch their pairs like every day or every week. So I need for them to have possibility to lay separately or lay like together, or just switch other switch all the possible combination between them, so I won't have problem. Fit additional 3 desks. 2 of them are planned projects that I will probably tackle soon. I don't want to go through the schedule. It's horrible. But yeah, at least 2 desks will be. I will have at least 2 more desks, but if there will be option, I want 3 additional desks there. Include new system of relocation because we'll raise the roof. I will need to think about other system of relocation, because those bars, those places where you put the hooks to raise this caravan won't be there soon enough. So I will need to think about the new system of relocation. If I won't be, there won't be any problem. They will have to think about that with company that I will hire to relocate that shed. Tatami floors. This is my wish, but I have 5 cats, and tatami floors and cats doesn't really like each other. But I would love to put tatami mats. I love the idea, I love the solution. Futons for 2 people. I prefer futons than ordinary bed or sofas. Really, the idea of futon, traditional or modern, like twigs around the futon, I love it. So this is the direction where we will go. Hide and knitting area. Am I the only knitter in the world that love to hide themselves during knitting or crocheting. I like those like confined small spaces or like wider carpets, like those wide window sills. Love it, but yeah, this is something that I would love to have, but I can knit without it. It's not that I'm not able. Uh, Unusual storage solution. Well, all the weird storage solution are up my jam. I I just like those weird stuff, but as long as they're usable. So yeah. Space for sash. I would love to relocate my sash to my sewing studio and to be able to use it for like reveal shoots and other. But I am realistic about it, and it will be hard. Putting sash in my house was hard, so putting into sewing studio may be harder. Space for mending drop. I would love to have like separate window or hood or something where my boyfriend can put his stuff that need to be mended. Outdoor space on the roof. Uh, I would love to have balcony on the roof or like roof where I can just sit down and sit there. I have something with sitting on the high, maybe. Cat-friendly outdoor space. I need some kind of cat-friendly space where my cats will be able to sleep outside without any disruption, and they will know that this is their designated space. They have it. So I would love to have it, but I know this will be hard to achieve. So we'll think about it. And separate bathroom. Because I put here the kitchen space and I know that giving it running water or even some kind of solution to have water and wet stuff, other wet stuff, uh, it will be harder. It is pretty far from our current sewage solution, our current water uh, input. So it will be hard to build something like this. And that's why I think I will need to put it to the wish. I wish I had their bathroom, but we'll manage without it. If there will be possibility in the future to find this, great. But I know that currently like those camper bathrooms are like those unit bathrooms, you know, shower, sink, and toilet in one. They're like, I think, $2,000, something like this. So, and I don't include any shipping and other stuff. So, there's no way I will be able to put it quickly. So, this is my wish, and this will be most biggest priority on wish list. And now let's talk about priorities. For that, I will need you here. Because we will have to destroy everything that we have there, and we will have to put some kind of plan of action to do it most efficiently and do it so we don't have to redo everything xy times. We have to think what will be first to tackle. This will be last, and this I am sure that putting bed there, it will be last on my priority list. I think that storage will be something that we'll put after finishing everything. First thing that we will need to think about will be electricity and isolation, because those two are going first. And heating can be just like stationary heater, so let's say heating system will be in the background, and we have to still remember about cat friendliness. Because I will need to do those stuff, I will need to think about raised roof, OSB walls, roof windows, putting entressola, roofing, and that's all. Those things I will need to consider during creating basic skeleton of this space. Regarding to our wish list, first point we need to consider as a first priority for wish list. If we need to think about something, we will need to think about including new system of relocation. Additionally, outdoor space on the roof, and let's say cat friendly outdoor space, because we want to really be cat friendly. Rest can be added in some way on or another afterward, but those things may come up during thinking about plan or design of the space. So everything that has one on want and wish list are things that I have to have in mind during creating that space and before coming to the first point on must list. Because this I have to do. This is something that I need to consider if this is possible and if this is something that I'm able to tackle this year, and if I ever be taking these steps in that space. So those are things to consider, and all the other stuff we can address later. We can think about theme of the studio or unusual storage solutions when we will have space. So I don't have to worry about it. This doesn't exist for me. But those points exist for me now, and those points will exist for me when I will plan this space. So yeah, we went through a lot of writing and a lot of ideas, a lot of everything, and a lot of theory of logistics, but I hope this gave you some idea what we will create there and what we will try to achieve. If you like this video or would love to see this happen, please consider liking and subscribing, as this is only way for me to boost this channel. And yeah, hope you have a great week, and see you next one. Keep your head high. Bye. I can stay here. I don't want to erase that.